From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gets people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jose Altuve goes down for the first out of the game. Fly ball out to right field. After it is Peralta. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Goldschmidt is there for it, and that ends the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks. Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off. We need a win right now. Before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Keuchel into his motion. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Now at the plate, Yasmani Tomas. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Carlos.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So striding forward now, Josh Reddick. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting six.
Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Chris Owings. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
The shortstop, Chris.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hey now.
One ball, no strike.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta.
Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Altuve for one. On to first, a double play. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Reddick moving to his left, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Evan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. The pitcher, Dallas Keuchel, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike. Well, you got to get the bunt down right here, but that just was not very good form right there. It didn't look like he was going to get that down even if he made contact.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second.
The second baseman, number 20.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And this one's in the dirt. Payoff pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, David Peralta. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder, David
He's
Peralta.
ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Marisnick. One out. Stepping up now, Zach Greinke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
D. Gordon.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2-1.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
And he lays off again. Ball 3. Keuchel's ready. Here's the 3-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Center fielder
Ready for another
11.
chance. A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Gordon rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Man at second here with 2 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Softly on a line to third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Tomas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled straight back. Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out with the man at first. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Turned on down the line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in now, George Springer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back. Still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
No strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Late that time for a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now to the plate, Evan Gattis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Striding into the box, Jake Marisnick. He reached on a single in his first try. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Settling in now, Chris Owings. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Chris Owings
takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta.
Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
From the belt, the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Reddick coming on. He's got it 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Stepping in, David Peralta. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-1 on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. David Peralta goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Zach Greinke is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. This one's down to third. Gonzalez is able to get there. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Dallas Keuchel. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Dallas Keuchel.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both the lefty and a righty up to throw. Hit back up the middle. Fielded by Owings. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
For the Diamondbacks, second baseman, D.
Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Altuve showing off his range. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder
trying to pick things up where we left off. A.J. Pollock. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Number 44.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Gonzalez is there. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
George Springer.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Josh Reddick. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 one more time. He's running again. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now he's on the move again for second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third. Stepping in and ready for another.
Julieski Gurriel.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Digging in once again, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. He's set, and the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gordon is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Yasmani Tomas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Left fielder, Yasmani.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Chris Owings now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Chris Owings.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Ready for another shot now. Chris Iannetta. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pitch inside the throw.
Playing 11.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. For Owings, he picks up his second bag here in the early going. To 2-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Third baseman, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Striding in once again, Dallas Keuchel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Dallas Keuchel.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Escobar is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Second baseman, number 27.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. A reach, but he can't get it in left, and this is going to skip right on by him. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Stepping into the box, George Springer. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Nate Jones comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 65, Nate Jones.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
In there, a base hit. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle to Gordon for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over.
It's time for the traditional seventh inning stretch.
Stepping in, David Peralta. No hits in 2 trips to the plate.
Right fielder, David Peralta.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in, Nate Jones. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ketel Marte will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Gordon.
Keuchel into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Patrick Corbin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Patrick Corbin.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Josh Reddick.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working it. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
No strike.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman
at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Tomas is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Astros,
Evan Gattis now standing in. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Marisnick. He was retired after popping out in his last at bat. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros.
0-2.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Too high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And that's in there. Base hit. Now to the plate, Dallas
16.
Keuchel. 4th plate appearance for him tonight. And why not? He's been in control all game long. Brian McCann will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
36, Will Harris.
Ready now, A.J. Pollock. 1 for 2 with a double on his line. And thus far. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line to the right side. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
24.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Jeremy Hazelbaker will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jeremy Hazelbaker. Now pitching for the Astros.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Swing and a pop-up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Jose Altuve.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth. So striding forward now, George Springer. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Luke Hochevar will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Luke Hochevar. This change defensively for the Diamondbacks. Now playing left field, number 41. Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. On the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him.
The batter, number 1.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Peralta's under it. 1 out. Now a long throw to third. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So striding in, Yulieski Gurriel. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Tommy Kahnle will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Well, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
The catcher, number
Here's the
8.
catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Miguel Montero will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Miguel Montero.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve, and a good throw gets him one gone. Eduardo Escobar standing in, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Jake Lamb will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So coming to the plate, David Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Hochevar. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Brian Goodwin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ken Giles comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Ken Giles.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that 2-seamer with great movement.
He froze him on the fastball there. Brian Goodwin goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. D. Gordon stands in as he looks at a called strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did. Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the
throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy.